You did. Hi, I'm Katie and I'm talking to you today from our London boutique, which we're getting ready to reopen in September. And also I've got good news about our LA boutique as well, because they're also looking at reopening by appointment in September. I know a few of you have taken part in our survey, which is great, and the vast majority were very, very supportive. You had a lot of questions about how we're going to deal with social distancing. And if you've ever been to our boutique before, you'll know that basically we're situated under the Westway. We're tucked away, so we're not right on Portobello Road, which can get very busy. We are tucked away right under the Westway, and we're quite difficult to find. And we don't get a huge amount of footfall. We do get a lot of what we call looky-loos, which are basically tourists who wander around. And of course, we don't have any tourists at the moment, so it is very, very quiet. We don't expect a lot of people at all to come wandering in by mistake or just to see what we're up to. We do have our trusty doorbell, which we will be using, and we will be offering by appointment as well. You don't have to have an appointment, but obviously we can only have like one person or one couple in at a time. So if you want to come at a certain time and guarantee that you don't have to wait, then making an appointment would be great. A few of you did mention using public transport, and luckily Chia and Belle, who work for us, they've already decided that they're going to cycle, so they don't actually have to use public transport to get to us, which is great. But of course you probably will do. Public transport at the moment, which is the beginning of August, is still very, very quiet, and you don't really have to think about social distancing so much at all, because there are so few people around. And once you get to Portobello, because there aren't any tourists here at the moment, there is a less amount of bumping into people, and the streets are quite quiet, so that's okay as well. One of the reasons we wanted to reopen is we don't want people to forget about us. And last Friday when I was in the area, I walked past one of my favourite vintage shops, 295, and they had a sign on the door saying we're closed for the foreseeable future. And I did think, oh, will they reopen again? I really didn't know, because I've been going there for a long time, and I know that they are getting older now. I don't want to be rude, but I don't want to sound rude, but they are getting older, and I thought, well, I don't know whether they will reopen. And I went past there today, and they were kind of open. They had a sale out of the front of the shop, and look what I found. I found this amazing chalkware lady, and this actually used to belong to the owner of 295, and she said it had been sitting on a shelf for years and years, and she just decided to clear it out that morning. So I snapped it up, and she was happy it was going to a good home, and now it's going to be sitting on one of my shelves for the foreseeable future. So that's good. But it really reminded me, if people see that you're closed, they might think you're closed for good and never reopen. So it's very important for us to reopen. And also in the last month, the press pools have really taken off as well, and at the moment we're dealing with them at head office, and it's really getting a bit overwhelming. We're getting so many press pools. I don't know whether it's because we're the only people answering the phone or answering emails at the moment, but it is crazy busy with the press, so it would be nice to be able to do more of that in London as well. I will be keeping you updated with how we're getting on with our boutique and getting it back going again over the next few weeks, and also hopefully I'll get some footage from our LA boutique, because I know behind the scenes they've been getting busy with paintbrushes and doing all kinds of things, which obviously I haven't been able to visit them, and they're like, can we paint the shop? And we're like, yep, sure, go for it. So I haven't actually seen what it looks like, so it'll be interesting to see what they've been up to and how they're going to re-merchandise the shop. I know they are probably going to do by appointment only, because we're right next door to Morphe in Burbank, and much as we love Morphe, who do the makeup and the makeup brushes, they do get a lot of footfall, and we do get a lot of what we call the Morphe zombies, who come from Morphe, come next door, come to us, and do like a circle of the shop and wander out, and that's something we really don't want at the moment. We want people who just literally want to come in, they want to look at the stuff, look at our products in real life and see what they're like and get sizing advice and go from there. So Yeah, we are going to take social distancing very seriously. We're going to take cleanliness very, very seriously as well. And we are very, very much looking forward to seeing you in real life again, because it's going to be about 6 months we've been closed, which sounds crazy, and it's time to really stick our toe in the water again and see what happens. As you know, a furlough, or as you might know, furlough in the UK finishes in the end of October. So by opening part-time in September and October, it allows us to, put our toe in the water and test out and see what happens without diving straight in. Because if we did wait until the beginning of November, we know that, trade isn't going to happen like that overnight. So we really need to take it slowly and steadily and see what happens. In LA, in our Burbank boutique, they really don't rely on shop sales at all. So the shop reopening isn't make or break for them, because they do all the mail order from the store. But again, it's nice to actually be able to talk to people and see people and talk to customers. It is really a big part of what we do, and it makes what Katie did really special. So we are really looking forward to welcoming you back. If you do have any questions about what Katie did, please get in touch, and in the meantime, please take care, and I'll catch up with you soon.